What mistakes can permanently end an Army officer's career? Lieutenant Colonel Morrison thought he was untouchable until Private Chen's recordings surfaced. Morrison was old-school military, the kind who believed fear was the best motivator. He'd humiliate soldiers in front of their peers, make them do push-ups until they collapsed, and threaten their families' benefits. Morrison had this sick game, my dad told me. He'd pick one soldier each week to destroy emotionally just to keep everyone else in line. Morrison's favorite target was Private Chen, a quiet kid from California whose English wasn't perfect. Morrison would mock his accent, call him worthless, and make him clean latrines with his bare hands. Chen never fought back, Dad said. Just took it all with this blank expression. What Morrison didn't know was that Chen was recording everything. Every insult, every illegal punishment, every threat about deportation. Chen was actually a computer science major before enlisting, Dad continued. Kid was way smarter than Morrison gave him credit for. For 6 months, Chen collected evidence. Audio recordings, witness statements, even video footage from his hidden phone camera. Morrison's downfall started during a visit from a congressman. Chen had somehow gotten word that Representative Williams would be touring the base. Morrison was showing off for the politician, Dad said, bragging about his tough leadership style. That's when Chen made his move. He approached the congressman privately and handed him a flash drive containing months of evidence. The congressman's face went white as he listened to the recordings, Dad said. Morrison screaming racial slurs, threatening to destroy careers, making soldiers eat dirt. Within hours, investigators were on the base. Morrison tried to cover his tracks, but Chen had been thorough. The kid had documented everything, Dad said. Times, dates, witnesses, medical reports from soldiers Morrison had injured. Chen had also secretly contacted other bases where Morrison had served previously, uncovering a pattern of abuse spanning his entire career. Turns out Morrison had been doing this for 15 years, Dad added. Chen's investigation exposed dozens of victims who'd been too scared to speak up. Morrison's military career ended in spectacular fashion. Court-martial, dishonorable discharge, and criminal charges for assault and civil rights violations. Best part? Dad said, grinning. Chen got promoted to specialist and received a commendation for his courage. Morrison lost his pension, his benefits, and his reputation. He ended up working at a gas station outside Fort Bragg, where soldiers would sometimes recognize him. Chen taught everyone a valuable lesson, Dad said. Sometimes the quietest person in the room is also the most dangerous. Morrison learned too late that underestimating people based on their background was the biggest mistake an officer could make.